Skinny Hardaway Southern T back with another EP. Y'all do your boy a favor. Y'all smash that like button for your boy when you roll on in. Whether you're here for a good time or a long time, I greatly appreciate you sliding through. If it's your first time, do your boy solid. Don't make it your last time. Hit that subscription button as well. We talk this good boxing, sports, parlays, predictions every single day, not just today. If you listen to this video, I'm getting ready to do my UFC John Jones return right 309 pretty soon. But I'm here with a little tad bit of news that you could use for my boxing people. This is real spill, not a drill. And if you ain't heard this yet, you probably go hear it. I know some of y'all don't believe me no way until it happened. And then when it happened, you act like, I never told you. You act like you heard it from somewhere else, right? But anyway, this ain't going to be the first time, right? Devin, Haney, and Teofimo Lopez names have been linked together, right? But this is going to be the first time that Teofimo Lopez's and Devin Haney names have been leaked together in the actual fight. So reports are coming out that Teofimo Lopez and that Devin Haney are in talks to have a fight for Teofimo's WBO championship, right? Real spill, not a drill. Now I could tell you that this came from one of my top ranked sources, right? And I could tell you that, he got it straight from Bob Aaron, right? But it's going to be up to you, what you believe, whether you believe it or not. But again, real spill, not a drill. Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney are in talks. Now, this isn't a final thing just yet. YouTube. Now, this isn't a final thing just yet, right? But both parties, both sides are seriously engaging in the talks. And I know when it comes to Devin Haney and Teofimo, it's a lot of fluff. It's a lot of hoopla, a lot of bullshit here, a lot of bullshit there, right? But the reason you haven't heard a whole lot about this, is because they're already in deep, serious talks, right? So if you, at this point, right, if you do start to hear something about it, it's probably a bad thing. The announcement at this point, right, with the stages that the talks are in, right now, the announcement is probably going to come before you hear, news that this is getting out. Because I don't know if you heard it already, but, y'all know what I do over here at Southern T. And I sit on stuff like this all the time. But, man, I couldn't keep this one right here to myself, right? But this is real spill, not a drill, man. Let me say what's up to everybody real quick. And I ain't going to hold y'all up in here too long. I can answer y'all questions and shit, though, if you got any. Let me check this chat. What's good? Shout out my guy Ray Buck. My guy Ray Buck said, finally, yeah, Ray, it's looking like it's about to go down, my G. Look like it's about to go down. Can y'all do your boy solid, man? If you're in here right now, could y'all hit that thumbs up for the boy, whether you just passing through or you making it do what it do? Greatly appreciate you, sliding through. Y'all hit that thumbs up for your boy. But yeah, Ray, real deal, Ray. What's good, Daniel Berry? Shout out my guy Daniel Berry. What's good, B-Hop? I be seeing you in my comments, G. What's goody? Zoom verse, what's good? TWTea in the building. He said, yo, what's good, my brother Skinny? Peace and blessings to you and yours, Mike. Peace and blessings to you and yours too, Mike. Shout out my guy Teddy. He said, this is a done deal. Not a done deal. Teddy, not done deal yet. Serious talks, though. Serious talks, Teddy. I don't want to lie to you. No, it's not a done deal, but I'm telling you, the only way that I'm able to get this information is if the fight was extremely close. I'm telling you. They're not telling me nothing. Unless the fight was extremely close. Now, it's up to them to bring it on home. But from what I'm hearing, it actually looks like that they're about to bring this fight home, though. Like, they're about to make this fight happen. You know what I mean? And I'm more inclined to believe it right now, right? You know why? I'm finished answering y'all question. He said Devin should take a tune-up. Got respect him taking this fight. Shout out my guy TD. Josh Sanders. What's good, my boy? TWTea in the building. Appreciate you sliding through this thing. My guy King Judah, what's good, King Judah? Appreciate you sliding through this thing. What's up, my G? D Free, what's good, D Free? TWTea in the building. Let me drop the flames for the game one time. I ain't gonna hold up y'all too long, man. I just want to give y'all this info real quick. What's good, Slim Hustle? Shout out my guy Slim Hustle. Salute to Slim Hustle. What's good, bro? Appreciate you sliding through. Y'all could hit that thumbs up for your boy, man. I got 12 people in here right now. Let's get this thing up to 12 likes real quick. My guy Josh said the real question is, has Haney healed from the damage from the Garcia fight? Maybe he should do a tune-up before fighting T.O. respectfully. Hey, y'all, but let's be real quick. This is what I want to tell y'all real quick. This is what I want to tell you. We cut the lights on real quick. This is what I want to tell y'all real quick. Honestly, y'all know how boxing work, right? Think about this. If Devin Haney had came out and dominated Ryan Garcia, right? If he had came out and just dominated Ryan Garcia, this fight with T.O. probably wouldn't be happening. Sometimes, right? Sometimes, like, something bad is not always bad. And then hindsight is actually a good thing, right? Devin Haney, Ryan Garcia cheating Devin Haney, and Devin Haney, looking like that in front of the public eye. Maybe that helps Devin Haney a little bit in hindsight, right? Maybe that helps Devin Haney get a Teofimo Lopez fight. Maybe that gives Teofimo Lopez the confidence that he needs to finally get in there with Devin Haney and not be afraid, right? So I know we worried about Devin, is he okay? Is he this, bro? I think this is the best thing that could have happened to Devin, right? Because he's still an undefeated fighter. Only people who go say that Ryan Garcia beat Devin are the people who hated Devin anyway, right? He's still an undefeated fighter, and now Teofimo Lopez has enough nuts and guts to actually get in the ring with him. So I'm actually thinking because, the situation that happened with Ryan, that allowed Teofimo Lopez to even want to get in the ring with Devin Haney. So I think in hindsight, right, Devin Haney should be pretty, happy, right, that things turned out the way they turned out because, I think they gave Teofimo Lopez a little confidence, to even step in the ring with him. And now we got Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney. Now, again, man, y'all can't believe me. Y'all can't believe me. Y'all don't necessarily have to believe me. You may, or you may not hear this later. You know what I'm saying? You may. I guarantee you'll hear something about it later. Hopefully, what we're hearing a little later is that the fight has been made and that it's locked in. Right now, what I'm being told is this fight is very, 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 very close to being done. It's looking like a real thing. It's looking like Teofimo Lopez on board. It's looking like Devin Haney is on board. It's looking like Top Rank is on board. And it's going to be for the WBO. And let me tell y'all a little secret. I probably shouldn't tell y'all this part, but I'm going to tell y'all anyway, right? Well, actually, let's just say this. This is me, right? This is me saying this. This is me saying this, right? This move actually is coming from Bob Arum. This move actually coming from Bob Arum. Teofimo Lopez, hasn't been the easiest person to work with when it comes to Bob Arum and Top Rank. Y'all remember that whole fiasco, with Triller. He wanted to leave that time. He went to Triller to get a fight. Didn't work out so well. Then you remember he came back and then he started the contract dispute. He said that he wanted, more money, right? And then he kind of, then he threatened to sue Top Rank, right, over a breach of contract. So Teofimo Lopez hasn't been, Bob's easiest guy to get along with. I remember a statement not too long ago. Bob came out and said he loves Teofimo Lopez, but the kid is just hard to deal with. He makes a lot of stupid decisions. Bob Arum said that out his own mouth, right? So Bob Arum and Teofimo Lopez's relationship has been a little rocky as of late. So this title fight idea of the WBO, is highly likely to happen because Bob Arum also is on board for this. We very well could be seeing Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez, at the end of this year or early next year. You know what I mean? But real spill, not a drill. Now, I know we didn't hear this before. Believe me, y'all. I wouldn't have came to y'all with this info if I didn't have right? If I didn't have great belief in this thing actually going down. Right? So understand this thing right here, at least from what I'm being told, right? This thing right here is, man, it's like close to finishing touches. You know what I mean? This thing right here is like close to finishing touches. You know what I mean? But let me shout out everybody for coming through this thing. If y'all got some questions, I can answer y'all questions real quick. 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes left. Y'all got any questions? I answer y'all questions. Shout out to my guy B-Hop. Shout out to my guy Daniel Berry, my guy Ray Buck. Zoom Verse, what's good, Zoom? Appreciate you sliding through this thing, Zoom. TWTea in the building. My guy TWTea, what's good, TWTea? Appreciate you just dropping the update 3:41 a.m. on the West Coast. Let's go. Shout out to my guy Zoom. I missed that comment. Shout out to my guy Zoom, TWTea. Josh, Inside the Square Circle with Judah, my boy King Judah. D Free, TWTea, Slim Hustlers, DS. Yep, my guy Josh. But yeah, man, real spill, not a drill. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez. It's in the works. They're in deep talks. You know what I mean? Very, very close. Very close to being done, right? Now, I ain't got no article to read to y'all, right? Because this ain't been made into no article. Ain't nobody even dropped it yet. This is straight me to you. Shout out my guy, Slip the Jab. My guy Slip the Jab said, AT, I hope Devin puts pause on T.O. He deserves an ass whooping. Shout out my guy Slip the Jab. Slip, let me just fill you in right now so you know too. As of this point right now, is not a done deal. It's not a closed deal. But at this point right now, they are, they in talks. Like, that's why you haven't really heard a whole lot about it, because this shit seriously close to being done. Now you may start to hear a little bit about it today. Yesterday, I found out about it yesterday, right? Yesterday night, actually. Like, it was yesterday night. I was on my live, and then I got a phone call I'm tripping. I got a phone call, right? And then, I was told that the news good to put out. So, man, it's not a done deal, but it's looking like this shit probably gonna happen for real this time. Shout out to my guy. He said why we heard it here first out. Shout out to my guy Zoom, man. Appreciate you, Zoom. Appreciate you though. But man, y'all got any questions? Y'all don't got no questions, man. I'm finna get up out of here. I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer, man. Devin Haney, Teofimo. Y'all come back though, because John Jones fight this weekend too. I'm finna tell y'all why I think John Jones gonna win. Right? We got a full fight card. John Jones to go coming back. I ain't gonna lie. It's some good fights on that card, but they could have did it. But I digress, man. Devin Haney, Teofimo Lopez, 140 WBO title. Bob Arum is a little mad at Teofimo Lopez, right? So for my people thinking this fight ain't gonna happen, Bob is actually on board for this. Bob is on record saying that Devin Haney is a lot easier to work with than it is Teofimo Lopez. So I'm telling y'all this for a reason, man. The first reason being that I want you to believe that this fight is going to happen. And the second reason being that, man, this fight is real winnable. This fight is real. Like, don't think they putting Devin in here to lose this fight. Devin has equal opportunity to win this fight versus Teofimo Lopez, because they both been signed to Top Rank, and Bob Arum is on record stating that Devin Haney is a lot easier to work with than, a Teofimo Lopez. He said, nah, I meant to say shit. We heard it here first, bro. I'm half asleep. I'm going to stay tuned for further updates for sure. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Slip the Jab said Devin don't usually talk out and open about his. Most times Dev just drops it on us. I'm with it. And this fight fit him. This fight finna get my money for sure. Okay, shout out my guy Slip the Job with the finna. I had to read that I had to pull my Urban Dictionary out. Had to pull my Urban Dictionary out, my guy. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. He said it should be a competitive fight. That's what I'm thinking, DS. Shout out my guy, DS. That's what I'm thinking too, DS. I'm thinking it's gonna be a real competitive fight, man. It's gonna be a nice little test. You know what I mean? Nice little test, nice little comeback fight for Devin too as well. Devin, left with the bad taste in his mouth, left with the bad taste in the fans' mouth because of the way that the stuff happened. Come to find out, Ryan Garcia is on steroids, right? So I feel like this is a great way, for Dale to get the people back on his side. This is a great way for Dale to get back in the championship mix, right? He'll get a belt back at 140, and this will be the biggest name, one of the biggest names for sure, right? You got Lomachenko, you got the guy that beat Lomachenko, and Teofimo Lopez. Man, if Devin is able to get this fight, Devin is able to get this win, that'll be tremendous. You know what I mean? For his comeback, for his career and the resurgence, right? Because there's a lot of people that was happy to see him lose. A lot of people don't even care that he got cheated to lose. Some people just want to see him on the ground. They couldn't wait to post the pictures and shit and whatnot, right? They was ready to post the pictures. They didn't care if he won or if he lost. You know what I mean? As long as we can get these jokes and these pictures off. You know what I mean? But for the Devin supporters, man, this is a great way to see, this is a great way for Devin to get himself back in the light, back in the mix, on top of it being, on top of it being a solid name, a top tier name, a champion, former unified champion, right? It's history. They got history together as far as dating back to the amateurs, right? They got history together as far as both fighting Lomachenko. So it should be a pretty good goddamn fight. Great way for Dale to get right back in the mix. He's a T.O. a bipolar fighter. We don't know what fighter we're going to get on fight night with T.O. Sometimes he shows up, bang. Sometimes he doesn't know if he still got it. This the fight for sure. Yeah, I think this the fight for sure. And I'm really at this point, right? Not just because of the info that I'm getting, but I'm thinking like because of the situation that Teofimo Lopez is in, right? I'm thinking this fight is more likely. I'm thinking this fight is more likely to happen than. I'm thinking this fight is more likely to happen than past times for sure, right? But I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, man. Skinny Hardaway, Southern T. This ain't the past. This ain't the future. This is the present. That's how we rocking. And I'm out. Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez in the final stages of negotiations, right? So again, if at this point, right, if you hear anything other than a fight date, then it's probably not good. If they start popping off about, man, this guy this guy that, this guy this, T.O. that, Devin that, then that means negotiations probably fell through. But as of right now, it's looking like they are close to finalizing a deal, right? But Skinny Hardaway, Southern T, this ain't the past, this ain't the future, but this is the present. That's how we rocking, and I'm out. Look.